Hey everybody, it's Mary. Thanks for stopping by my kitchen. Subscribe to the channel. Everybody has gone crazy over cowboy candy. Well, have you heard of cowgirl candy? You may have also heard of this as Hawaiian cowboy candy. Let me show you how we make it. I'm going to start off by starting my brine. Okay. And as always, folks, I will give you the ingredients in the description box. Okay. I have apple cider vinegar. I have sugar. And folks, this one calls for mustard seeds. So we're going to put mustard seeds in there. Okay. We're going to bring this up to a boil, and then we're going to reduce it to a simmer and let it simmer for about 5 minutes. So let me stir it right quick. I've got it on about 7 or something like that. We don't want the sugar to burn in there before it has a chance to turn liquid. Okay. Just leave that there. Okay, folks, I have jalapenos, garden fresh at that. Anytime you work with jalapenos, folks, or any type of a hot pepper, always wear gloves. You don't want to get all that on your hands. And even if it doesn't bother your hands, what if you get an eyelash and you touch your eye? Then you have all that hot pepper juice in your eye, and trust me, that's no fun. Okay. Like I say, these are garden fresh. There are different colors of them because it's different states of ripeness. They start out at green. Then we go yellow, orange, and then finally red. Okay, these are all washed. So while our syrup is starting to heat up, I'm just going to cut these into probably about 1/8 of an inch rings. And once that comes up and does its thing, then hopefully I'll be caught up on these and I can get them in there right real quick, and then we can get this cowgirl candy rolling. Okay, I just got the jalapenos cut up and I dumped them in my colander, honestly, because I thought I would have room on my little cutting board, but I didn't. So, take my gloves off. Okay, this has been simmering for about 5 minutes. Stir this up again, and then I'm going to put my jalapenos in here, and then we're going to let it simmer for another 5 minutes after it comes up to a boil. Turn the heat back up a little bit on it. Whew. Folks, whenever you put jalapeno peppers in a hot liquid, it'll clear your sinuses. Whew. Anyway, it definitely smells nice and spicy. So, we're just going to let that come back up to a boil, turn the heat back down, and simmer it for about 5 minutes. Okay, now while we're doing that, let me get my jars. Okay, it's supposed to make 2 pints and a half pint. So I'm going to go ahead and prep my jars. Okay, of course they're clean, washed, and everything. But what makes this a Hawaiian cowboy candy is pineapple. You're supposed to put about 5 or so pieces of jalapeno, listen to me, of pineapple in the bottom. Don't think that one needs quite that many. What about you folks? We've got 3 more, so we'll just divide them evenly in there. Now this does not have the juice in there. I did drain it. So now we have that done. So now we're just sitting here waiting on this to simmer for the right amount of time, and then we'll get this in the jars. Okay, as you can see, our pineapples, our jalapenos look great. They've cooked down. So we have the pineapples in the jar. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the jalapenos over in the jars. Well, folks, this was supposed to make 2 full pints and a half. Well, I don't think it's going to do that. I really do not. I think it's going to make 1 pint and a half pint. We'll see who's right, myself or the recipe. Folks, I found a little trick. This tiny little gravy ladle is perfect for going inside a jar to help pack the jalapenos down in here. Okay, let's put this one up here, bring this one back over. Folks, this is real life. I'm a real person, and we're doing it together. We're not editing all this stuff out, because if you're doing this in your kitchen, then chances are you're measuring and guessing and whatnot as you go, just like I am. Okay, I already have these pineapples measured out. So folks, of course my hands are clean. So I'm just going to put those extra pineapples down in here. I mean, why not? We've already got them out, right? So let's get rid of this. And turn that off. Folks, how many of you do this when you cook? There's probably a cup or so of liquid in there, if that. And as you can see, I have my headspace in my my jar. I'm just going to wipe the rim off. I have a new flat on there. Rings can be reused multiple times, but it is recommended that you use new flats. A lot of people don't. It's totally up to you, but I usually do. Okay, I have my water heating up in my canner. I'm just going to sit this over here, and I'm going to put my syrup in the top of this next one. Folks, I do have probably about a half pint of that syrup left over. Now, I am not going to throw that away. Oops. Guys, that's hot. I really honestly need another towel to be using for that. Okay, that's on finger tight. And I want you to look at that. Okay. I'm going to put some more water in the canner, folks, to cover it up by at least 1 inch. I'm going to bring it up to a full rolling boil, and I'm going to boil it for 15 minutes. That way it's going to seal and be preserved. But there you have it. You can either call it a cowgirl candy because it has the sweetness of the pineapple, or you can call it Hawaiian cowboy, whichever floats your boat. But anyway, folks, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, share it with your friends. And as always, I'll see you on that next video.